The beloved kangaroo, who was beloved online, dies at the age of 12. This is Roger, a buff red kangaroo who made his home at a sanctuary in Australia, but achieved renown worldwide for his impressive masculinity. Has died at the age of 12. Rescue, Roger was rescued as an orphaned Joey, which I don't know how they came up with the name Joey to describe an orphan kangaroo. He was trapped inside his dead mother's pouch when a man named Chris Barnes discovered him and decided to find a kangaroo sanctuary for him. Um, the sanctuary that Roger was being held at was recently featured in a BBC documentary series called Kangaroo Dundee. Um, Roger grew up to be the alpha male of the community, and as the internet noted in sometimes uncomfortable awe, what an alpha male he was. Um, Roger stood 6 feet 7 inches tall and weighed about nearly 200 pounds. I think that might be about average for a kangaroo. Every now and again, photos of him would make the rounds online, inspiring the same admiring words: muscle bound, super buff, massive, and beefcake. Every time I think of beefcake, I think of the South Park show. He grew up to be a kangaroo that people from all over the world have grown to love as much as we love him too. Barnes, who also goes by the name Broga, said in a video posted on Facebook on Saturday. So we reflect on his life today and for many years to come. Says those muscles weren't just for looks. Roger was a ferocious fighter. Barnes, the man who founded the kangaroo sanctuary after he found Roger as a tiny Joey, has the scars to prove it. We should also note that even though Roger is 6'7", so was Chris Burns. He's also 6'7", and he had no shrink in violet. He spoke to Australia's Traveller website. He's a big boy and very aggressive, says Chris, lifting his shirt to show off some war wounds. That's Roger, he says, pointing at one scar. That's Roger, too. There are another 6 inches on my groin. He says they're all from Roger. Basically, he's just a fighter, says Chris. It's natural for an alpha male. He likes to see the threat go, so will always come out to confront you. If he grabs you, he doesn't let go. You can't get out easily. It's a chokehold. As for a well-placed kick, it can disembowel you. To be clear, Roger is not the only brawny kangaroo in Australia. Red kangaroos are the largest living marsupials in the world, and the males box to establish dominance. Only the alpha male mates with the females in the group, which is called a mob. Boxing abilities, therefore, are as use or skill for a male red kangaroo, and a physique like Roger's is a possible result. In recent months, the Kangaroo Sanctuary described Roger as retired, meaning it's a reference that they used to the fact that he was no longer considered the alpha male there. His son Monty took over after a quick kickboxing match with Roger at the Kangaroo Sanctuary last year. It says you may not be astonished to learn that Monty too has an impressive physique.